Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kenzie Craig Michaels and today I'm going to be doing a complete look with the Living in Color palette that came in my BoxyCharm box, which I'm absolutely super excited to try these color pigments. And this look is all about color. It's all about color, 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 and creating a color wardrobe for your skin. So basically I have a couple of new products that I want to try and we're going to begin right now. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually using the CoverGirl concealer and we're going to be applying, I've already applied all my skincare, my moisturizer, my eye cream. So this concealer is from CoverGirl and it's actually in light, in the 720 light. So if you guys have a skin tone that's very similar to me, you can use this shade as well. So we're going to actually just apply it underneath of our eyes. And as we're applying it underneath of the eyes, we're going to also apply it as a primer on top of our lids as well. So instead of using a primer, you can actually, guys, use your concealer as your primer. And I'm actually going to use it just on my cheek areas like so, in an X mark, because I do have redness, and also down the bridge of my nose too. So that is the CoverGirl concealer, and CoverGirl is not tested on animals, so it's absolutely fantastic. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be just using a brush, which is actually the Beaky brush that came in, and I'm going to be blending this underneath my eye area, just like that, blending it on my cheek area. And CoverGirl has amazing products as well. So this is part of my drugstore haul. So this is going to be series 1. So series 1 is all about complete full coverage and loving the fact that you can do anything with makeup. Anything is possible with makeup to enhance and beautify your skin and beautify your look for the day. So just blending that out, we actually have a reduction in the redness on my skin and around the nose area as well, the upper lip, and don't forget your chin area as well. So that is absolutely amazing that we have that applied now. So you can see that my skin looks very, very fresh. It's more even now. And I actually just got this product. It's relatively new, and it's actually the Derma Blend Foundation. So this is it here. It's the Flawless Creator Derma Blend Pigmented Foundation. And this one is actually in 37W. So you just give it a shake. It's very, very lightweight, but it gives a phenomenal coverage. And when I say phenomenal coverage, I'm referring to a coverage that's very lightweight, but you can also apply the Derma Blend setting powder over top of it. I've yet to actually use the Derma Blend setting powder, but when you do use the Derma Blend setting powder, you'll notice that you actually have transfer resistant hold throughout the day of at least 16 to 18 hours. So this product is the Derma Blend, and it actually came from Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada, which is amazing because you can use your optimum points, which I actually did to actually purchase this product. So, you know, I believe it retails for around $37.50, if not $44.99. So I'm just going to apply this. It comes with a little daughter. You do not need very much of this product, so you're just going to squeeze it out, apply onto the back of your hand like so. Now what I'm going to do, instead of using a beauty blender, I'm actually going to apply this with one of my new brushes that just came in, and I haven't showed you guys these brushes yet, but they're truly phenomenal for blending. And these are actually called, I got them from Amazon Prime, they're actually called Duorimi, and that's what they look like there. It looks like this brush is dirty, but it actually isn't. It's just the coating on it as well. So I'm actually just going to pick up and apply on the forehead, going in clockwise motions like so, and counterclockwise motions, making sure that you go up into the hairline but actually not going into the hairline at the same time. Sounds counterproductive, but you don't want to make sure as a woman that you're actually applying it into the hairline, because especially if you have blonde hair, it's just not going to work for you. So this is a super blendable brush, and it has a handle on it so you can actually apply. You do not need very much of this foundation. I'm just going to come in closer to the camera so you guys can see. It just gives a silky, silky finish to the skin. And I was very hesitant at first. I wanted to try Derma Blend, And this is part of my drugstore series, like I was saying, part 1 of a series of part 9. So you guys can actually get phenomenal products at your drugstore, and make sure that you're also applying down onto the bridge of your neck as well, to make sure that you actually have full coverage on your neck as well, because some people forget that their neck's attached to their head, and that's just not a good look to go through. So just making sure that I'm actually patting it onto the areas that I do have redness, because I want to make sure that I have a full day hold on that. So anybody that's experiencing redness and stuff like that, there are skincare products out there and concealers. If you purchase a green concealer, it will neutralize redness in the skin. So I'm not sure if anybody is aware of that. I'm sure most pro makeup artists are aware of that as well. However, if you're just starting out in makeup, you can actually get a green concealer-based product. Physicians Formula usually has some. CoverGirl sometimes has them as well. So we're just blending down, and this is a super blendable brush, and I absolutely love it. I didn't feature it on my channel when I did my brush review because it actually came in afterwards from my Amazon Prime haul. So just fabulous and silky on the skin. So once we actually have that applied, we're going to move along with our persistent lip liners. So these are lip liners that came in, and they were actually 12 lip liners that you could actually get from Amazon Prime by QBest by Persistent. So make sure that you guys actually check out Amazon Prime. They're still available, so if you want to purchase them, they're still available on Amazon Prime. And the one that I'm actually going to be using today is just basically a neutral color. We're going to pop our eyes with a pop of color using the Living in Color palette that I just showed you. So we're just going to line our lips with this one here, and it's more of a nude shade. So we're just going to line completely. And we're coloring them in as well. Because for this look, I'm just going to be putting a clear lip gloss on over top of it. So guys, makeup does not need to be complicated. And as I mentioned before, you want to make sure that you're actually, when you're getting your Dermablend product, that you're actually getting the correct match. So make sure that your beauty advisor or your cosmetician, whoever is actually there at the time, whether you're purchasing at a drugstore or you're purchasing any makeup product, that you are correctly matched. Because the worst thing is coming home, putting your makeup foundation on and realizing that A, it's either too dark, A, it's too yellow for your skin, B, it has a pink undertone when you really need a neutral undertone, or you need a yellow-based undertone. Now, according to Bobbi Brown, everybody needs actually a yellow-based undertone. So I try to follow her advice, and I tend to go with neutral, which actually has a peach, pinky undertone to it, but I usually stay with a yellow-based undertone for myself. So once that's lined, we're actually going to fill that in with, this is just a clear Bobbi Brown lip gloss. And I absolutely love this. I believe this product is no longer available, but they do have some new products out which are absolutely fantastic. So just applying a little bit of this gloss to my lips, just like so, to enhance the lip color. And you do not need very much of the lip gloss. Now, this is not my favorite lip gloss just because it tends to be a little bit sticky. However, it does give amazing shine to the lips. Just like so. So guys, once we have that applied, we're actually going to be using our Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. And it's all about glow these days. If you haven't checked out my video from this morning or from yesterday when I did the review of Glam Glow and healthy looking skin, whether you're using a highlighter, whether you're using a bronzer. It's all about making sure that your skin looks healthy and glowy. And that also includes using skincare products that are going to plump up your skin, give you a nice look to your skin as well. So you know what, I find that my skin after using Glam Glow has given me a really healthy glow to my skin. It looks fine. I've applied all my skincare just before coming on camera to do this. So I think that you guys are going to see that my skin has been changing. I've noticed that it's been changing. So using the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow, which looks like this, and I've showed you guys how to use this before, actually on my channel as just an eyeshadow, which is amazing. You could also use, if you wanted to, as a highlighter instead of the Jeffree Star highlighter, the Laura Geller highlighter in through here. But today we will be using the Jeffree Star one in the Sarcophagus, which is one of my personal favorites. So we're just going to swirl like so in. This is a brush that just came in as well. This is actually from Beaky, so we're just going to apply this. And when I was mentioning about the 12 lip liners from Persistent, Persistent is actually a stay all day lip liner. So you will actually have 24-hour wear with this lip liner that I actually have on my lips. And like I said, it was from Amazon Prime. It was only $16.99, and that was for 12 lip liners. So I think that is a total steal. So as we're applying this, this is just a natural look that we're doing on our cheekbones today. So just little X marks on the pillow or the apple of your cheek, and you're going to taper it up down the bridge of your nose as well. You can also enhance your forehead by applying this as well in sweeping motions. I'm going to get a bigger brush for this just so you guys can actually see. So this is my Tarte brush. I'm just going to be swirling like so and just giving that glow to the skin and all around. Also bringing it down onto the neck as well. And I can't stress enough to you guys how important it is to, you know, make sure that you're bringing your foundation, your powder and everything onto your neck. You know, we've all been there, we've all made mistakes, but you know what? It's time, if you're not actually making the right choices and picking out your foundation, and if you're actually not following, I call it the rules, the foundation rules. So basically, if you're not following the foundation rules of making sure that everything blends, then you're actually not applying makeup correctly. And that's exactly what you make sure that you want to do. So with that being said, I'm actually going to be using, after I have applied the Bronze Glow, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star highlighter, which is simply absolutely fantastic in the Sarcophagus. I've used this so much on my channel that it's actually getting worn out. You know, and it does come from Los Angeles, so you know I'm gonna have to find another highlighter because I really don't want to purchase from LA. So using one of my brushes here, which is another Beaky brush, which is amazing, and these brushes were $14.99 for 12 brushes from Amazon Prime. So super amazing when it comes to the price point. Tapping off the excess on the top and applying right above where that Bronze Glow was. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking one of my blending brushes and we're going to be blending that downward. So with your highlighter, you always want to blend downward as opposed to upward. So we're putting it up first and then we're going to be blending it downwards. So once that's actually applied, we have the highlighter on from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And Jeffree Star is absolutely, truly amazing, and his cosmetics are truly amazing as well. So what we're going to do is just use our blending sponge, using the back side of it for more of a solid and easy to apply downward stroking motion. We're going to be applying that over top of our Bronze Glow. And as you can see, the highlighter looks much better as opposed to going into upward strokes. Just like so. Now guys, what we're going to do first is apply our Smashbox Fanned Out Mascara. And I'm really enjoying this mascara. It didn't make my top 3 during my mascara warfare. However, it did I'm really enjoying it. I really like the rubber bristle brush on it. And like I had said before, I was using the Benefit Bag Gal Lash Bang Mascara. And don't get me wrong, I have my personal favorites for depending on what look I'm doing. And today's look is very simplistic, but at the same time, it's a huge pop of color that we're going to be applying onto our eyelids. So with this one here, I'm going to apply this first. And like I said, guys, I do makeup backwards, so you can already know that. So applying it right onto the lash line, just to open up those blue eyes that I have. And mascara is an integral part of your routine. So ladies, if you just find that you want to do one or two things, put on mascara, put on a light powder foundation, make sure that you're actually concealing the darkness under your eyes, and just put on like a nude lip liner like I have on, a clear gloss, color your lip line in with that lip liner, and just put your gloss on over top, and out the door you go. Nothing has to be overly complicated. I'm doing this look to show everybody that, you know what, you can do a humongous pop of color with this Living Color palette that came in from BoxyCharm. And if you have never gone onto BoxyCharm and purchased a subscription, I highly, highly recommend it. I can't say it's like, BoxyCharm for me is like a lifesaver when it comes to actually purchasing products. And you know, Amazon Prime, you do need to be careful sometimes when you're purchasing makeup products from Amazon Prime. However, with their brushes, you know, the brushes are fine. However, Amazon Prime is not necessarily always the cheapest option for purchasing makeup, and you're not necessarily sure exactly where the makeup's actually coming from. So I'd be very careful when you're purchasing from Amazon Prime makeup. However, I do have lots of products that are coming in from BoxyCharm as additional add-ons as well, that I can showcase to you. I have beautiful, beautiful palettes coming in from Morphe Cosmetics, and I also have beautiful palettes coming in from BoxyCharm as well. So that is totally, totally, totally super exciting. Now, using the Laura Geller highlighting eyeshadow, or you can use it as a brow bone shade, which we're actually going to do. Just taking another fluffy brush, dipping it into the Laura Geller highlighter, and we're just applying that right to the brow bone. So you guys can see the luster here. It's just very sheer, it's very light. It actually came in with my BoxyCharm as well. Now, like I had mentioned, I had actually had 3 subscriptions. I had one for Ipsy, I had one for BoxyCharm, I had one for FabFitFun. And not to slam any of those companies, however, BoxyCharm for me right now is my personal #1 favorite. It tends to arrive on, you know, on time, and for me, I tend to like things to get things fast. I want to make sure that I'm featuring them on my channel. So you guys can see right there where actually I'm applying the Laura Geller, and that is truly an amazing product as well. So if you've never checked out Laura Geller's products, make sure you do as well. I'm also interested in some of the other brands that are out there as well, but they tend to be more luxury brands, and right now I'm focusing on drugstore brands. So if you're actually a drugstore brand person, we've used the CoverGirl today, we've used the Bobbi Brown lip gloss, but that can be simply replaced with a clear lip gloss from CoverGirl. We've used a nude lip liner from Persistent, which was basically $1.50. We're using a Bronze Glow from Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. However, that can be just replaced with a CoverGirl bronzer as well. We're using Smashbox mascara. However, that can be replaced with a CoverGirl mascara as well. I just don't have all the drugstore products here to show you and showcase to you. So I'm just using what I have and just comparing them and letting you guys know how you can actually go to the drugstore and purchase these products. Now, the Dermablend foundation that I was using, it is a little bit more expensive than the CoverGirl foundation, which really usually retails from anywhere between $8.99 to $12.99, depending on whether you get it on sale or not. However, you can, and I would suggest getting the fragrance-free version. The Dermablend, which I just applied, is basically fragrance-free. There is a slight smell to it. However, I totally enjoy it on my skin, and I think it just gives a beautiful, beautiful sheerness to the skin, and it's very, very lightweight. Now, moving on to the eyes, we're going to be using the Living Color palette, And this just reminds me of like the Lifesaver boxes that you guys used to get at Christmas time, if you got Lifesaver boxes. I sometimes got them, sometimes I didn't. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the pop of color, and we're going to be using a few different shades here, and it's going to be a mystery shade. So I'm going to be starting to apply them, and you guys will be able to see the color that I'm actually applying. So just using a flat eyeshadow brush, such as this one here, and this one also is actually this was actually from the 34-piece collection that I got for $29.99 US, which is amazing. So we're going to be applying a sheer pink shimmer color to the base of the lid on each side. And in Living Color, I don't know if you're familiar with the brand, but it is highly, highly pigmented. And when I say highly pigmented, it is great for applying. And this brush is synthetic. All the brushes that I actually have been using have been synthetic. And the move in the industry is not to have any natural bristle brushes anymore, just because of not only animal activists and stuff like that, but you know what? You do not necessarily need to have a squirrel makeup brush or a goat makeup brush, you know, or any other brushes that are made from animal hairs. So that being said, I actually have those brushes. However, I'm really enjoying the synthetic brushes. I think you still get the basic, you know, application, and it's basically the same. So with that being said, we have the shimmer pink applied to the lid. We're now actually going to go in with a purpley mauve color, and we're just going to put that on to blend that in to the middle of the pink, just like so. So if you guys have any questions for me in regards to makeup, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you guys are a new subscriber, please smash that subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos, which is on a daily basis. Now, using our contour brush, now you can use this brush here, which is actually came in as well. These are all great brushes. A lot of them you would actually use for blending underneath the eye. You could use this one actually for highlighting on the brow bone as well. Even getting into the inner corners around the ear area with the foundation. That's a perfect brush as well. MAC actually has these brushes, which are fantastic as well, but you're going to be spending a fortune on those brushes. So using the In Living Color palette, we're going to be using a crease brush. And this is a crease brush from Sephora. Love the color of it, it's purple. And we're actually going to be blending into it a nice pop of color in a matte shade, which is this shade here of blue. And it's a cobalt blue. So just tapping off the excess, and you always want to tap off the excess so you don't actually have too much of the product on your applicating wand on your brush here. So blending that in, it's a beautiful shade. We are getting some lovely color pigment here. And as you see, I'm coming down and then I'm coming around as well. So just a beautiful color. This look is, you know, this look can be for going out, it can be for summertime, it can be whether you're wearing summer dresses or not. Tapping off the excess, going to the opposite side as well, coming down just onto the lower edge of the lid like so, and then we're blending around into the crease area. So I hope you guys are enjoying my channel, but I have some questions for you. Some of my questions are, you know, what is it that you guys would like to see that I do on this channel? Would you like to see fake eyelashes applied? Would you like to see different types of makeup applied? Any particular brands that you would like me to, you know, showcase on the channel? Because you know what, it's not a problem for me. I will actually go and get those products for you and showcase to you exactly what's the hottest trends. And what I find is that with BoxyCharm, you are actually getting the hottest trends. So once that's actually applied, we're actually just going to take our other brush and do sweeping motions so that we blend all those colors together. Now, a special eyeliner that I'm going to use today is actually from Lise Watier Cosmetics. It's almost like a teal blue color, very oceanic as well, and just amazing, amazing. So if you've never tried Lise Watier eyeliners, they are fantastic. Now there's a suction cup that comes with them because you don't want to make the brush actually, the eyeliner become dry. So I'm going to be applying that on my lower lash line, and you guys can see the pop of color that I will get that will totally open up my blue eyes. So that's the Hank and Henry Living in Color palette, and these are the shades here, and they're just frigging amazing. So it takes a lot, like I said, to get me excited, but I just been noticing here as I'm looking in camera that my skin is even. This lip gloss and lip liner are absolutely fantastic. The foundation of the Derma Blend is absolutely fantastic as well. Loving the mascara that I actually had applied. So just grabbing the Lise Watier eyeliner. This is what it actually looks like here. And this is actually an eye shine, so it's waterproof, which is amazing as well. And I'm just gonna show you the color, which is this shade here on the back of my thumb, on the back of my hand here. So we're going to line on the bottom lash line, just like so. And these are called eye shines. They just really help to pop your eye color out. So instead of using a black, which you could use a black and then put this over top of it, I'm choosing today just to use the eye shine. So once we have that applied, you can see that there's a huge difference. I'm just going to make sure that this is actually applied correctly on this side as well. And guys, make sure that before you use these products, you're actually sharpening your products, because there's nothing worse than an eyeliner that's not sharpened, because it's going to tear at your lid. So once we have that applied, we can see, and we're going to enhance the inner corner of the eye with this eye shine as well. And what's super important about doing a makeup application is also making sure that you use your all-nighter. And this is from Urban Decay Cosmetics. Now, there's lots on the market. I already featured the drugstore brand ones, the Maybelline, also the CoverGirl one. So that is also something, part of my drugstore series, that I want you guys to remember, is that even though I'm using the Urban Decay all-nighter, there is the more inexpensive ones, such as the CoverGirl one, also the Maybelline one, and L'Oreal has a makeup fixative spray as well. So once the makeup's been applied, if you're happy with the look, which I am happy with the look, we're just going to do a T shape, an X, and then onto the neck area as well to hold that in place. So afterwards, you just want to give it, a couple seconds to dry, and you're ready to go out into the world. So that is a shimmer eye pop from Living in Color, which is this palette here that came in from BoxyCharm. And if you're not a BoxyCharm charmer right now, go to boxycharm.com. No, I'm not sponsored by BoxyCharm. I just love their products because they're very current in regards to some of the other subscriptions, such as Ipsy and FabFitFun. So if you're a BoxyCharm subscriber, woohoo, and you're a charmer, woohoo. Wowzers, 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 you guys are on top of things. And if you're not subscribed to BoxyCharm, go on to www.boxycharm.com. You can also look up Glam Glow and all of its fantastic products online as well. So with that being said, guys, kisses and love from Kenzie Craig Michaels. If you have any questions for me, please sound off in the comments as well. And you guys have a fantastic day. It's a beautiful day here in Canada. It's about 20-some degrees, and we just want to make sure that, you know what? We're continuing on this makeup journey together, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all your support. And I will be going live today at 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., just depending. And I just want to let you guys know what my live schedule is going to be. It was going to be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5 p.m., but I may be actually changing that up. And if I do change it up, I will post it through a video or through the community tab as well on YouTube. Kisses and love and cheers from Kenzie Craig Michaels. Love you guys. Be true to yourself. Bye.